What's going on, guys? Today we're doing a move called the Sunset Transfer. There's the move, and here is a slow-mo. Alright, so to begin this move, you're going to want to know two moves. The first of which is the Chaplin Transfer, which looks like that. The second of which is the double index rollover, which looks like that. So both of those will be in the description, so check them out if you don't know them yet. Okay, so now that you know those, you're going to start off by hanging on to the safe handle in a standard grip with your thumb about 3/4 of the way up and your four fingers on the back of the handle. And the knife is going to be in your dominant hand. So in this case, it's my right hand is my dominant hand. With my non-dominant left hand, I'm going to take my palm and put it face upwards, and I'm going to curl my bottom three fingers in and just have my index finger sticking out like so. So once again, I have the safe handle in my dominant hand. I'm going to take my non-dominant hand and stick my index finger out. At this point, I'm going to take the bite handle, flip it out over the back of my hand. And from here, of course, you've seen the trick. You probably know what's going to happen. You're going to take the back of the blade here and connect it with your index finger about right about where your knuckle line is here on your index finger. So again, I have the safe handle in my dominant hand. My non-dominant hand is palm up with index finger out. I flip the bite handle over the back of my hand. I take the blade and connect it with my index finger right about where this line is. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to go into the standard reverse Chaplin on your non-dominant hand, and you're going to want to do a rotation and a half. So if when it starts, you start here, you're going to do one full rotation on your index finger, and then another little half rotation, and you're going to catch with your thumb at the right moment. So it should end in this kind of position here. So I'll show you what that looks like. Out, one and a half, and you're going to catch the safe handle, just like so. This is just the standard Chaplin transfer, so this should be pretty simple for you. You might have to get some good practice with your left hand, but if you're having trouble with this, watch the tutorial on the Chaplin transfer below. Now that you've mastered this Chaplin transfer, like so, the next step, as you've seen, is going to be to go back to your dominant hand and do another roll around your dominant hand's index finger. So one important thing to note about this Chaplin transfer catch is you want to make sure you're catching in the right spot. So you can see here I'm catching about an inch up from the pivots with my thumb and index finger on the safe handle. If you're catching too low, you're not going to have room to put your index finger in, so that's just not even going to work. If you catch it too high, it's going to be really sloppy and you're going to have a hard time controlling the roll. So if you're having a hard time controlling the roll, make sure you're catching in the right spot. Anyway, so now that you can do this Chaplin transfer and you can catch right in the right spot, just like I showed you, what you're going to want to do is get a little bit of a swing going, and the best way to practice this is just simply start in this exact position. So you can just do this. Just start here, grab with your thumb and index finger, and we can start to practice your roll around your dominant hand index finger. So now that you're grabbed right here, just like this, you can just get a little bit of a swing going, and what you want to do is get a little bit of a swing going, and you can stick your index finger, again, right around where your first knuckle crease is, right in front of the safe handle. At the same time, you're doing this little swing, and so you want to get it so that way the bite handle swings up over your index finger, just like so. Okay? So you can practice this. So you do a little bit of a swing and up and over your index finger. From here, I'm sure you guys have mastered the double index rollover, so that tutorial will be in the description below. But that's all you're going to do. This is quite a bit trickier because it's a little bit of a different feel and it's really hard to generate the same momentum. It's just going to take a little bit of practice and repetition for you to master this one until you can get it down. And just for reference, again, all you're going to do is after you stick your finger in, right, the knife's going to roll around once and then again, like so, and you're going to catch with your middle finger, like so. Okay, so now that you can do this first transfer and you can catch in the right spot, you can go back around and catch with your middle finger like this. Of course, you just saw me there. You're just going to put them together. After you put them together like this, what you're going to do is you can end this off however you want. Like that's the sunset transfer. The way I like to end this off, which is pretty flashy, you're simply going to push with your middle finger, So the bite handle is going to fall down here. You're going to take your ring finger, put it in front of the safe handle. You can remove your index finger, flip the back of the blade over your middle finger. You're going to take your thumb, put it behind the safe handle, and all you got to do here is remove your ring finger and catch like so. And that's just the basic twirl. It's a variation on it. So that'll be in the description below if you don't know that, or if that was too fast for you. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put this all together for you. So again, safe handle, over the back of your hand. Non-dominant hand, palm up, over your index finger. You're going to do 1.5 rotations of the Chaplin. You're going to catch in the right spot. You're going to take your index finger, put it in front of the safe handle. You're going to go over and do a double index rollover. And from here, you can push with your middle finger, insert your ring finger, remove your index finger, up over your middle finger, thumb behind, and catch, like so. And when you put that all together, it's going to look something like that. And there it is, the Sunset Transfer. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this one. Peace.